You're on.
Hello, HGTV. My name is Amanda Dillon, and I'm coming to you live from my Fort Lauderdale, Florida apartment that I share with my husband and my two adorable cats. I'm 26 years old, and I have a big passion for design. It all started when I was very young, and I would create vignettes on the top of my dressers. I always loved Barbie doll houses, and it seemed like I had more houses than dolls to live in it. I think the turning point was when my mom let me paint my own room, and I went with a lilac on the walls and did hot pink hand splotches and swirls. It looked really crazy, but I had a really fun time doing it, and she let me do whatever I wanted, and it's something that I loved. It's not something I would do now, but back then I really liked it in the 80s. My design background is that I have a degree in interior design that I got in 2006 from the Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale. I've worked in a couple of high-end residential firms where I can do it all. You know, I can put your working drawings together with your furniture plans and your electrical and lighting plans. You need elevations and sections, and I can do all that, even 3D models. Plus the day-to-day operations of creating purchase orders and dealing with vendors. I love to go to job sites and meet with contractors, and I honestly feel more comfortable around a whole bunch of empty framing or drywall than I do in a department store shopping for shoes. I believe that design is something that should be accessible to everybody. You know, it should incorporate personality and also functionality, so you can actually use the space, and color, of course, and personality. What really bothers me about design is when people are afraid to take a chance and decide to play it safe and use beige because they think it's going to look good no matter what they do. And to me, that is creating the beige cage, which is horrible. You know, I say take a chance, and if you love purple, throw purple on the walls. If you love dogs and you have a collection of dog sculptures, use a couple of them, not too many because then you start to get a little crazy, but use a couple and that's your focus point. If it's something that makes you happy, even if it's not something that's showcased in a design magazine and not something that everybody's doing, even better. It's what adds uniqueness to your space and shows that you have a personality and you live there. I also believe, you know, you should use luxury items with budget items. It's the juxtaposition between the two that creates a dynamic space and adds interest. Over here, I have created a vignette showcasing the Barcelona chair by Mies van der Rohe and a budget lamp that I got at Target. The chair is very comfy and is the luxury item. On the little display shelf that this lamp has is a miniature version of the chair, and this is actually a funnel that I turned upside down to create a vase. Something that anyone can do, everybody has in their home, and it, you know, adds a great look and functionality. That's what design is about too, creating and using objects in different ways and having a different point of view on things. What I also love about this lamp is that it's got a purple metal finish, and it actually adds a lot of color to this little setup. Also, over here, I've got a great china hutch that I just recently acquired for $50 at a secondhand shop. What I love about this hutch is the lines of it. It's got a retro kind of vibe with these knobs and the sliding doors, and this is not something that you can find just anywhere. You know, sometimes you have to go to a secondhand shop because you never know what you're gonna find, and it's, you know, something that someone might have had for 20 years and just decided to get rid of. That's where you really find the unique items, and, you know, can find some great hand-me-downs. So to create the display in the hutch, I used our wedding china that we got that we never use because it's the good china, but it's a great look and I loved it, and I wanted to be able to show it off. And I love how the white really pops against the background of the brown. I thought about taking the cabinet and painting it in a high gloss white lacquer, but once I put the dishes in there, I really loved how it looked, so I nixed that idea. As you can see too, on the middle shelf, I've displayed my collection of miniature chairs. Kind of strange for a china hutch, I know, but I'll tell you why I did it. First of all, it's at the perfect height for viewing these chairs. They're so small and so detailed that you really have to be able to see them from the top and the side in order to appreciate the chairs. Second of all, the depth of this top display hutch is only like 8 inches deep. A typical hutch would be about 12 inches, and since these are so small in scale, it would really get lost in a hutch that size. So this is perfect. Thirdly, I love my chairs, and here I get to appreciate them every day, and it's something that makes me happy. And design should be as simple as that. Just because it's not a rule that you have to have only china in your china hutch, that's so silly. I love my chairs, and that's where I wanted to put them, and they were perfect for me. And then I've just added a couple of moss balls and some flowers to add color and whimsy in these martini glasses, and there you go. You have a pulled together space. So thank you for watching my video. I have a great passion for design, and I believe that I would be a great asset to the HGTV team. I am focused, but I also love to have a fun time, and I know that I would make a great design star. I hope to be seeing you soon. Thanks.